It's not Star Wars unless there's a giant ship sliding into frame now, is it? I love that this game pays its respects to the prequel era. Having it be a Venator, a prerequisite of the Imperial Star Destroyer slide into frame, love it. And Fallen Order isn't ashamed of that fact either. We literally start our journey in the graveyard of the prequels. That could be interpreted worse than I meant it. Oh well. Oh boy, this Mongolian-style music sounds mwah. This is a band named The Who, and this is traditional throat singing mixed in with heavy metal they call Hanu rock. This is a real man singing this in a language created just for Star Wars. The Who created their music with the intention of bringing the gaps between different times and cultures together. Makes a lot of sense that they'd be Cal's favorite band.
I don't want to upset your rhythm, Cal, but the boss wants a word.
An error has been detected on line 10A.
Funny that the boss is a droid, and kind of telling about how much the Scrappers Guild really values their biological employees. And sure, maybe the Scrappers Guild might discriminate, but Star Wars does not. They always are throwing in alien creatures and treat them no different than our human characters.
I'm right behind you.
Nothing better than a minimal, unobtrusive HUD. With it, we get beautiful transitions like these.
I haven't seen a Luke or Hulk in ages.
Yeah. Ages.
To Prof, I'm sure it does feel like ages, but the wounds in Cal are still fresh.
Don't get yourself killed.
That's the idea.
Jesus, this place is not OSHA certified. Not the only time this game does this, but it's great every time. Respawn is just like, hey, look how beautiful our game is. And look away I do. Cal's a Padawan learner, so it's not a stretch that he does things like this. But normal people? Yeah, right. Cal handles it like it's Sunday Mass, though.
This he's been here, what, 4 years?
5.
Probably knows it down to the day. Wiping away the dust from the Jedi fighter like you might on the Jedi Order?
You gotta move on and live your life. Find your destiny.
This is what friends are for. Everyone deserves a friend like Prof. And everyone deserves a friend like Cal, risking his life just to save his buddy.
Pilot's gone!
When it's just a droid, you could throw it to the side without a second thought. How do you know Anthony Daniels wasn't in there, Cal? And it's not Star Wars without a giant creature that just shows up and is barely explained, if at all. Now that games have become near photoreal, developers can start modeling the voice actors' faces into the game. I love this for voice actors and regular actors alike. It could be seen as a double-edged sword, as stardom from film and TV could bleed into video games, disrupting voice actors' niche. But we got Giancarlo Esposito in Far Cry 6, so who am I to complain?
Keep going!
Okay, I'm easily scared and I didn't sign up for a horror game. Interesting that Kyle senses a force echo on a door in this stream, as it came down to a door that got Jaro DePaul killed. Does this mean Jaro is reaching out to Kyle through the force? No, who's to say? That's what makes the force fun.
Apprentice, mark well and listen.
Master.
Trust only in the Force.
A lesson Cal carries with him all the way to the destruction of the holocron. Plus, how would he deny instruction from his dead master?
Everybody up. Identification ready.
We're biased to viewing stormtroopers as stupid cannon fodder, but to these scrappers, they're real shit. As you can see, these are the bad guys, marked by their black armor and red accents. This is definitely one of the best looking games from the last generation. I mean, just look at the reflections in the rain pouring down them. Baked in or not, it's fantastic. Oh shit, he doesn't get his blade later? Oh, fuck, Trill is styling.
Gotcha.
Oh, the feel of the lightsaber, it feels powerful. The sound effects, lighting, FX, all come together to create one of, if not the best lightsaber combat in a Star Wars game. Fallen Order doesn't hold back for its opening. This is, in my opinion, its graphical fidelity at its best. Seeing this makes me so excited for what current gen will have on offer.
Let's get him. I don't want to die here.
Oh, I feel kind of bad for killing the troopers. The little anecdotes you overhear really remind you that these are real men under these suits. Good thing Cal's a Jedi, because he should be apaced right now. See, Cal, that's how you approach a fall.
Do not test my patience.
The Dark Souls influence finally rearing its head. Sarah is straight up shooting Trilla here. Makes you wonder if she's shooting to kill or not. I don't know. That shot was pretty bad, but the others? Maybe it's the mask that makes Sarah able to shoot her since she doesn't have to look her in the eyes.
Okay, shut that thing off and grab some seat.
With all Cal just went through, I don't blame him for keeping the saber on. Ugh, I just looked everywhere for a full version of this song and couldn't find anything. But I loved it so much that it made me dig, so...
You feel its history.
It's an echo in the force from the object.
Not many Jedi have that skill.
Hence why we have only seen it 2 other times in canon with Quinlan Voss and Cardinuk Sin.
Come up on our destination.
You know, Grease is only like 15 meters away, so he could have just said that information normally and we wouldn't have questioned it. But we're on a spaceship, goddammit, and I want to feel like it.
May the Force be with you.
This game never relies on John Williams' original score, but anytime it's used, is done so purposely and tastefully.
Just need a phone.
Oh shit, this is a game on Dark Souls mode. BD1 is the cutest robotic dog that nobody knew they wanted. Love that the holomap shows up directions that we can go, and whether or not we've got the tools to go.
How'd you know that would work? Wait, you didn't?
Don't call me weird, but the little fat fap of Cal's hands on the pipes is satisfying to me.
Hold on, BD1, I'm coming.
BD starts small, trying to defend this little creature from this burnt worm thing. Good practice for later. Though we don't really see it outside of cutscenes, having comprehensive saber customization is nice. Yeah, Cal, that was quite a shocking outcome. Oh, BD.
Try again.
Perfect way to get the player invested in the relationship, without it feeling obtrusive and forced.
May seem impossible.
Well, of course it's forced. Star Wars, kinda all about the Force. I'm done. Oh, damn, do you think this is gonna take us to Firelink? Those have gotta be some dope-ass pants from just plop down in the water like that. Or Cal just likes soggy ass. Who am I to judge?
You know, I've been alone for a while now.
As someone who appreciates being alone by choice, I couldn't imagine what it'd be like to be forced into that. It's no way to live, truly. And every principal character, including Vader, has to deal with that. Take that, you ugly motherfucker!
Get off my sofa! Get off my sofa! Don't! Get out of there! Get out!
No dogs on the couch.
Cordova was a loner.
Like I said, every principal character.
Hold on, wait a minute. A hollow what?
A holocron. It stores information, but only accessible to Jedi.
Seer filling in for our uninformed players. I mean, Grease about holocrons.
This is Master Obi-Wan Kenobi.
It's Obi-Wan!
I believe that rebuilding the Order is the best chance we have against the Empire.
And to make amends for Trilla?
Grease, have you ever thought of redecorating?
The Mantis? Why would I?
I enjoy the small banter our characters get to enjoy while traveling to other planets. It's one great way of doing a loading screen. Hey look, we got the tomb and the downed Venator.
Perfect landing. Greasy money, baby.
That would have been his catchphrase after winning a gamble, I'm sure of it. Fuck these pony things in the name of all Fallen Order players. The sound design mixed with the graphical design makes these drills feel hefty, hefty, hefty. Is that copyrighted? See, good rope physics existed before The Last of Us Part 2, so now there's no good thing about that game.
Do that before.
This game really should have been called Star Wars: A New Tomb Raider. It's about time we got some honest-to-God puzzles in an action game. None of that 3 standing stones from Skyrim BS. They're simple, sure, but it's an effort I appreciate.
Focus.
I can't be the only one that loves every transition into the exercises.
There is a good chance Chieftain Tarful will know about it.
Tarful's alive. Okay, you either love it or hate it. There's no fast travel in this game. Personally, I'm not a fan, but Respawn wanted their intricate level design to be experienced in its entirety, so I can't blame them. Side note, Dark Souls even added fast travel towards the end of the game. Come on.
Scomplink? Yeah, you're right. I think I could replace yours with this.
Oh, you thought this game was just a mashup of Dark Souls? Metrovania, bitch! I love the Purge Troopers. Every fight with them feels so personal. I mean, it is. They've literally trained to hunt Jedi. Would I have preferred more from this fight? Yes. But taking on an AT-ST alone is still pretty cool. And yeah, it's manned. Of course he wouldn't just die when the mech died. Do these count as mechs? I know it's not a suit of armor, but it's a piloted robot mechanical creation. I'm gonna go with yeah because it's funny.
I found the tomb of a Zepho sage.
You know, if I just took down a mech, I'd be pretty confident too. Love that you can see it just in the way he walks into the Mantis.
When the Purge started and our clone troops turned against us, my Padawan and I took several younglings and we went into hiding. But we didn't last long.
Order 66 was some fucked up shit. I'm surprised it took this long for more popular media to explore the trauma associated with it.
Your Padawan, did she survive?
No.
Fucking Star Wars and half-truths.
Are you talking about Master Yoda? Yes, he is very legendary.
Wait, what? Who? No, I'm talking about Master Yaddle.
Hey, our girl Yaddle getting some representation.
I don't need another set of hands. Just please keep your eye on the scanner.
Well, you've got two, so I'd assume not. Neat that Grease will gesture with his hands independently of each other.
We used to scrap walkers on Braca. I'll just jack one.
God damn it, that AT-ST might have gone to his head. Love his conviction, though.
Captain, get us near those walkers.
Wait, what?
And Seer being on his side, love it. Fuck. Dude, these walkers look so intimidating from this angle. The only other time I feared them like this was in Rogue One. Plus, these bitches aren't as fragile as Empire Strikes Back may have led us to believe. These mechs can take a hit. Yeah, I'm sticking with it. Cal's gotta have some monstrous arms for this to work. They're wearing helmets, for Christ's sake. Remember when on-rails turret sections were the bane of video games for a time? I think this is how you do one well. Make whatever it is you're piloting special. Ah, what the fuck?
What do you want with Toph?
Jedi business. Go back to your drinks.
Hold on, wait a minute. The Mantis works wonders. I mean, it's a great ship, excellent pilot.
Stay humble.
A Jedi. This is what I'm trained for.
1v1, FD, no items.
Try harder. Fuck you.
Visitation is not permitted.
K2SO, no. Aww. These fucking Wookiees are terrifying.
Who's ready to fight some imps?
Imp. Huh.
All right, let's
Neat.
help these Wookiees get back in the fight.
Slur.
Great work, Jedi.
Never thought I'd say that before.
We have our own mission I can't walk away from. Not yet.
The offer stands.
Fucking respect, Saw. Really? No one has come to clean up this mess?
The Empire doesn't give up ground.
I know. I feel it too.
You feel it too. Are you opening back up to the Force here? I love being shown the scale of things that we haven't gotten much reference for. We always knew these ships were big, but you never know until moments like this.
I noticed it earlier, this feeling in the pit of my stomach.
Okay, game, I get it. Absolutely nothing bad is going to happen. Oh, look at this cute little dance. Thank God they put meditation spots before boss fights. I've never enjoyed having to do boss runs. I'm looking at you, Sense Fortress. Yes, I later found out about the upper bonfire.
Cal Kestis.
Gotta love how much bad guys love dramatic reveals. BD to the rescue! First a burnt-looking worm, now from a woman. Wonder what could be next. Reminds me of episode 1. Sorry, that's all I got.
Sarah was never good at keeping secrets.
And you know her so well, huh?
Upon replaying, a lot of the dialogue around Trilla is such fun dramatic irony.
If it wasn't for her, she betrayed me.
You were Trilla.
You just became 10 times more compelling.
When faced with the choice to protect herself or her Padawan, she chose self-interest. She'll sell you out too.
Well, It's not a bad point, and a completely believable reason for her to turn to the dark side. It's funny to think that a vast majority of people that turn to the dark side have reasons to turn. And then we have Palpy that just loves being evil. And the Senate. And democracy.
Your new master harbors great darkness.
They could have been lazy, just not put the camera behind the red door for the coverage of each character, but they went the extra mile and had the door fizzle their faces, even on the close-ups. Call me biased, but purple is my favorite color, so naturally I love Trilla's makeup.
I hear Project Augur came at a high price.
Stormtroopers and workers. Expendable resources.
Jesus, that's harsh, Trilla. At least back when they were clones, you had an argument. Now you're just being mean.
I noticed something while examining the sarcophagus.
How fucking big were these fucks?
Because she's a liar. Imagine the artifacts the Empire would have missed. It's a very convenient location to dispose of nuisances.
Trilla's taking a page out of Handsome Jack's book with these constant checkups.
There will be times when emotion, pain, or exhaustion trick you.
Stephen Barton and Gordiab together developed a beautiful score that slips straight into the Star Wars symphonic universe. So seamlessly, I wouldn't blame anyone for mistaking it as John Williams. Oh, I get it, because Luke was upside down in Empire Strikes Back. Cordova's eyeline doesn't match up with Kyle's, just some nice attention to detail.
What's it like hacking other droids anyway? Yeah, I'd feel weird about hacking people too. For a good cause though, right?
That is a little weird. Could you imagine humans hacking humans? There are 3 different ways back to the Mantis, and Respawn went out of their way to have 3 different bounty hunters ready to capture you.
BD?
You guys know I love when a game strips down the hero and forces you to work without your normal setup. Do I wish they made us fight without the lightsaber? Yeah, but I'll take what I can get. This track gets me so motherfucking hype. Makes this arena fight 10 times more enjoyable.
Finally, he arrives!
I guess this dude just has robotic intestines.
You have any idea?
Damn, looks like they should have brought another stun thingy.
And I had a nice chat with the second sister, Trilla.
Anger, anger, anger!
Later.
Later. We have our lead.
Hey look, our characters are mature adults.
I made a mistake. And I almost got you killed. I mean, we all make mistakes, right? Well, maybe not you. You two are the best thing that ever happened in my life.
I wish we got more Grease. I love him. It's not just me, right? This thing looks like a bantha slug. This undergrowth area would be so pretty if it wasn't actively trying to kill everything.
Save the Jedi.
See, this is why the Wookiees are horrifying to look at. It's so Tarful looks badass.
What's this?
Oh, you're the 9th sister. I didn't recognize you because of the foot. Most scary fun slide I've ever ridden. Thanks, random flying bird.
Just keep failing, Master.
Do you? Good. Keep failing. Keep getting back up. That is the only way to succeed. Do not allow yourself to be weighed down by ego and pretense. Let go of what you fear to lose and rise up.
For all the things the Jedi dogma does wrong, there are some great life lessons there. I love this quote from T'Pol. I think even more than do or do not. It's not perfect, of course, but I enjoy it nonetheless.
Finally back to where I was before the Purge. Before Master T'Pol died.
Game talk for, you will learn no more new abilities, so don't expect shit.
Thanks, BD.
Sesame Street would be so proud. Oh, fuck yeah. Dual saber? Sign me up. And it actually has a different use than the single saber. It's not Star Wars unless... Fucking hell, she just eats that slash up her spine. Glad that Cal doesn't just openly murder the 9th sister. Keeps him nice and pure. What about all the stormtroopers he brutally terrorizes and murders? He took a page from Trilla's book, I don't know. They've still got things to discuss.
The second sister is gone for now, but she's still chasing us. I defeated the 9th sister.
Cal obviously wants to talk about defeating the Ninth Sister, but tries to stay humble about it. Everyone should be like Cal.
Cal, when I was captured by the Empire, I resisted. I swore to myself that I would die before I would talk. But then this dark shadow came. And he was worse than any nightmare I could have imagined. And I still fought. But in the end, I came apart. And I gave them Trilla.
Hey! Get your lasers off my lunch!
The Night Sisters. Their powers focused on deception, illusion, manipulation. In the end, they were nearly wiped out in a massacre.
Catching the non-Clone Wars fans up to speed.
Once.
Well, I'm afraid I can't do that, but perhaps we could help each other. You see, Easy. I'm not your enemy.
See, Jedi are peacekeepers. At least try to be. Sometimes.
Or suffer the same fate.
Where's the creepy laugh? Oh, come on! You guys were doing so well with the Dark Souls analogs. That's fucking gross.
They will have their revenge.
Revenge of the Sisters.
Any idea what that flying creature is?
Chekhov's flying bat. It's a goofy fight for sure, but at least our boss fights are staying varied. What the hell is its hide made of? The saber should have cut its foot off immediately. Damn it, Cal. Use the Force to break these falls. Well, this flashback doesn't seem like the others. Cal's got his own holocron. I wonder if they're just like a notebook to him, or if he's just studying some Jedi stuff.
Ready for a rematch later?
Yeah, anytime.
Oh no.
I heard we're getting new orders soon.
Please stop.
You got this, kid.
Padawan, it's time for instruction.
Yes, Master?
I gotta say, Cameron Monaghan does a great job as a younger Cal.
Master?
Oh, not good.
No! No!
At least DePaul has got the Clone Wars armor on. It should do at least something to protect him, right? Using Anakin's portrayal for this makes it hurt even more. As sad as it is, playing through Order 66 isn't something I knew I wanted. See, it's not just stormtroopers. Clones suck at aiming too.
Padawan, your lightsaber!
Sorry, Master!
Keep climbing!
Even with the galaxy being reborn, they still maintain their master-student relationship with a sense of decorum. Badass. Yarrow, you are one to remember. Traditionally, Force Slow was a Sith ability, but with Disney blowing up the canon, it's hard to say now. But my headcanon tells me that Cal tapped into the dark side watching his master get murdered to slow these fools. Then just kept using the ability since there was no dogma to tell him otherwise. Maybe we will see Cal be more of a great Jedi in the next game.
Remember, trust only in the Force.
Yes, Master.
Tears, freaking tears. I'm so sorry for Revenge of the Sith is playing. It's a perfect track for this scene, and it helps that it's my favorite track of the Revenge of the Sith score. Like Nick Cage said, this is a pretty hardcore origin story. Could you imagine fighting a physical embodiment of all your life's guilt? Probably not, which is what makes Cal such a good protagonist. Malicos' chest scar, horns on his hip, and the blink and you'll miss it lines about him leading the Night Brothers is some great to the point backstory about him that I missed my first go around. God, I love Malicos' hair. Actually, a reason I started growing mine out. Fuck it, these look like ball sacks. I tried, I did.
It's the choice to keep fighting that makes us who we are.
Some more Jedi wisdom that could be used in everyday life. Seer for the first time takes on her master role, whereas before she just felt like a good pal.
Trust me.
I feel it takes two more things before Cal can truly become a Jedi and have his crystal accept him. This being the first one. Him taking the hand of young Cal is a way of forgiving himself for not being able to save Yarl. Trusting the boy that has led him through so much anguish. Holy shit, you see the reflection of the poncho in the ice? Damn.
And I believe in whom you choose to replace me. Goodbye.
Am I getting emotional over a droid? Again? God damn you, Star Wars.
You risked them for me. I believe in you too, buddy.
And this is the second one. Not until Cal is able to let others in truly is he ready to become the Jedi he was meant to be. Fuck it, Cal's OP now. Murdi? Like murder? Or like more die?
Persistence reveals the path.
One final instruction. Beautiful because Cal already knew this. It was his persistence that led him here to this moment to finally face his guilt one last time. These two T'Pol visions are just challenging acid trips. Cal definitely sensed Marin behind him. Notice Marin's hood is down. Could this be because she is now more open to reason? Extending the metallic, hot olive branch.
Jedi fell long before the Purge. We were stifled by tradition, deafened by our past glories, blinded by endless war.
Well, he's not wrong.
It's time for something new. You and me.
You know, I think if Cal gave him a chance, they could have made something different. This is why you always gotta give people a chance.
You have no right to Dathomir. No right to our magic.
Magic with a K, that is.
It's like you said, Malikos. Dathomir will be your grave.
And Marin gets to be the one to finish Malicos. Comeuppance. Marin is literally holding the potential next generation of Jedi and accepts that. If that's not growth, then I don't know what is.
I don't know what you're saying.
Gosh, BD has so much cute little emotion.
The children on that list. If you take them from their homes to train as Jedi, won't they be hunted like you?
Marin brings up a very valid point, and Seer's follow-up is not consolation.
It'll help us put an end to the Empire.
She pretty much wants to raise child soldiers to go against the Empire. That's kind of f***ed up.
Oh, Grease. I take my steak rare.
Okay, now we're cooking.
It's like poetry.
The vault itself is built like a giant holocron.
Maybe the Zepho are the ones that created holocrons? I couldn't find anything in my research proving or denying this, so I'm just gonna roll with that for the rest of my life.
Despite our wisdom and technological achievement, we face extinction.
Now it's like poetry. It rhymes. More of just history repeating itself with the fall of the Jedi being the same as the Zepho. It's always shots like these that make me feel like the credits are about to roll. If Seer couldn't protect her younglings before, why would Cal be able to this time? Fucking, I didn't buy a horror game! But Cal is looking pretty slick in his new armor. Anyone else getting the feeling that black sticky balls are about to start shooting out of the walls?
Had a bad feeling I'd see you here.
There it is! He said the thing! Oh, now it's Cal styling on Trilla. Love the use of the first-person perspective, as this is how Cal was experiencing all of this. It also makes us sympathize more with Trilla by putting us in her shoes.
I saw what happened between you and Trilla. I'm so sorry. Could never understand what you went through.
But Cal, you did go through something similar. You humble boy. How could people not like Cal?
And it's all of our responsibility, and it's about what we do next that's important. You taught me that, Seer.
Now Cal is the master. Oh, fuck yeah. With the music cutting out, that's a jump out of your seat moment. Mama's back.
By the right of the Council, by the will of the Force, Cal Kestis. Rise, Jedi Knight.
Oh god, I love this moment. A moment these two never thought they would ever get to have. It's beautiful, and Sarah using Trilla's blade to do it makes it all the sweeter.
Don't be so serious. Join me up front.
People always look to those they seek approval from while laughing. Who am I looking at, you may ask? The cold hollow glow of my computer!
What do you think the odds are?
My money's on you, kid.
Oh, like this right here is why this game received 9 out of 10s and raving reviews. Stand by for Titanfall. Now this is how you do a final level. Just a huge enemy gauntlet and a big scary fortress at the bottom of the ocean. Fire. There's also fire. This ring a bell to anyone? I also really like that Seer is moving left to right versus T'Pol's right to left. Left to right is generally thought as making progress, and a lot of the time, the good guys are shot left to right. Hence, T'Pol going right to left, as he was deemed an enemy of the Republic. I know Ezra did it first, but we need to see some more Saber Blaster combo fighting. It's just so damn effective.
I only wish there was someone left to save.
Hey, Seer's moved on. But if Star Wars has taught us anything, Trilla's gonna have a chance for redemption. No speeches this time. Trilla is done underestimating Cal. Probably because of this sexy maneuver. Well, what's going on with
so
the
much
smoke?
hate for you.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. No fucking way. Oh, they're so fucked. Ah!
You have failed me, Inquisitor.
Consequences for my actions?
Avenge us!
Run! Oh my god.
You would be wise to surrender.
Yeah. Where's his health bar?
Feeble.
Oh shit, he just grabbed that? Jesus! I'm so glad we're safe. What the fuck? Ah! Jesus, every strike just knocks Cal down. BD to the rescue from a man that looks like a burnt worm because of a woman.
Surrender the holochrome.
Well, Cal's dead. There's nothing to do now. Oh, Seer's alive. I guess.
Children.
God damn, he just uses one hand to beat her ass. Oh, you see the camera twisting as she gives in and uses the dark side?
Seer! Seer! Hey, listen to me!
Are you kidding me? You ever so angry that you just hold the entire weight of the ocean?
You did it.
We did.
Huh. Corrected him to we.
So where to now?
To sequel town, baby! Jedi Fallen Order. Oh, thank God this game was good. At a time where game companies were questioning whether or not single-player games could be profitable, this, God of War, and Spider-Man came out at just the right time to save single-player games. Narrative-driven ones, at least. Of course, there were others, but this one was published by EA, and we all know how EA is with their games, so Fallen Order was a huge happy surprise, not bogged down by microtransactions or a service model. We get a complete package here with one price tag. EA was like, we used to make single-player games. I'll just publish a new one. Players said, get a load of them, they think we're back in the PS2 days. And Respawn snapped back with Captain. Get us near those players. A weak joke, but I'm proud of it. Anyway, apprehension about the game melted away the second everyone got their hands on the game. We all played it and it was good. Really good. Not even just for a Star Wars game, but for a single-player experience in all avenues. Gameplay, story, world-building, music, it's all there. People can piss off with the complaints that this game is nothing but an amalgamation of different titles and genres such as Metroid, Souls-like, Tomb Raider. If the game was bad, fuck it, bitch all you want. But it turned out to be so good. So why not commend it for bringing all these different ideas into one well-crafted package? Enjoying things is so much better than hating on them. Just the act of stopping complaining and needlessly hating on things, or being in the company of those who do, can immensely improve your quality of life and happiness. Try it out if you're not. Jedi Fallen Order brings together all of these genres to make a difficult, explorative narrative that deals with trauma and being alone. But before I get into that, I want to talk a bit about the gameplay. It's Dark Souls inspired in its systems, but more Sekiro in its moment-to-moment gameplay. Many still believe the Force Unleashed type of hack and slash fits the flavor of the lightsaber better, and I can see where they're coming from. But I'd argue that this slower, more thoughtful gameplay suits it even better. Don't forget, the lightsaber is an elegant weapon for a more civilized age. It deserves the respect of its user. Cal is a Padawan. It makes sense that he'd be slower and less aerial with his movement. And this slowing down makes everything feel more impactful. It makes for very engaging lightsaber duels. I haven't played a Star Wars game that actually made me feel like I was dueling like in the movies. And I feel that's the highest praise I could give the gameplay. I'll admit that the humanoid combat is vastly superior to the creature combat, yes, but the creatures don't feel out of place. Except for that f***ing Ogdo burn in hell, you fat piece of shit. Gameplay is tough, but fair, and the way Respawn handles difficulty is a page many devs should borrow from. Enemies don't become damage sponges with raising the difficulty. They hit harder, AI is altered, and parry timings are lowered. This forces you to become more skilled and makes you feel rewarded when you finally do overcome adversity. I guess the gameplay can be summed up as, it really makes you feel like a lightsaber, you know? To the story. I wasn't its biggest fan on my first go-around, as I wasn't very interested in the Zepho and Kashyyyk stuff, but upon replaying for this video, I found appreciation in those bits as well. But what I really appreciate is how dedicated Respawn was to their theme of being alone. Or, on the other hand, letting others in. They keep it simple, but there is so much that you can do with that theme, as I feel it kind of speaks to the human condition. As we are all always struggling against being alone. Everyone needs someone, no matter how tough they are. We outlive the Neanderthals because of our sense of community and ability to rely on each other. Just about every one of our principal characters struggle with being alone in some capacity. Cal without his master, Sarah and Trilla losing each other, BD-1 losing his memory and Cordova, Marin losing everyone, Grease, Malicos, hell, even Vader. They've all lost something and been forced into a life of solitude, and we get to watch what this solitude could bring out of them, good and bad. There are great life lessons to be extracted here, and I love to see a story actually care about that. No triangle boom BS here. We got a cast of damaged characters that must learn to trust each other in order to grow stronger. It's good shit. We've also got the plot, which really doesn't matter too much, as we all knew what was going to happen. And for the most part, Respawn also knew that, and didn't waste our time trying to build up Cal training younglings. It's their goal throughout, but everything they experience on the journey is to further their development towards togetherness. It was a simple plot with a really good story to back it up, and I feel this was just the foundation for a really good sequel. And before the end of this video, we've got one more thing to talk about. Darth motherfucking Vader. This dude came out of the smoke throwing literal and emotional haymakers. The second I heard him breathing, I shit my fucking pants. And he was not advertised at all, and was left until the very last 15 minutes of the game. This is how a cameo is done right. Everything about this scene is perfect. The atmosphere, John Williams' score, the absolute unit that Vader is. I love what Disney is doing with Vader. He is one of the 3 most powerful entities in the galaxy. Luke is a baby and he's coming. But anyway, he's horrifying and there is nothing to do when facing him but to run. Here's just a quick tally for all the things I missed on how great this scene is. Trilla's terrified reaction to him. Is she paralyzed with fear or the Force? How chunky he is, the footsteps dominating the room, the silky voice, Vader literally tearing the room apart. I'm so sorry coming back in for the death of Seer. Everything comes together in a perfect crescendo to cap off the end of this game. Go watch reaction videos because they're all so good. Vader in these 15 minutes makes for my favorite Vader scene ever. I'm dead ass. He's so good here that it almost eclipses a lot of the game, as when I think about the game, I think about my all pink outfit and Vader, which is no problem to me because I believe this is just a testament to how well it is done. Jedi Fallen Order is a must play if you are a Star Wars fan. And even if you're not, who knows, maybe this game could make you one.